18-year-old college freshman Jillian Ludwig was shot and killed by a stray bullet in Nashville. The college freshman was walking on a track near campus at Belmont University when a bullet intended for a passing car missed and instead struck her in the head. 29-year-old Shaquille Taylor was arrested in connection to the shooting, and just months before this happened, Taylor had been released from police custody after doctors found him unfit to stand trial for another violent crime. Despite his history, Taylor did not meet the standards for involuntary commitment and was released back into the public without supervision. Now, Jillian's family and Tennessee lawmakers are calling for change to keep dangerous repeat violent offenders off the street. And joining us tonight are Jillian's parents, Jessica and Matt Ludwig. First of all, I am so sorry for your loss. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jessica, can you first share a little bit about your daughter with us? What do you want us to know?
She was very talented, very driven. She was a straight A student. She worked so hard to get to college, to get to where she was at. Her passion in life was music. She was studying music business at Belmont, which brought her, to Nashville. And I mean, she's just exceptional. She started a foundation, a project to play her music locally and donate all of her tips and any kind of donations from the businesses to students who might be underprivileged, who need instruments, or just to support other struggling musicians. So she gave back. She wanted to make the world a better place, and she was on top of her game at Belmont.
Yeah. Matt, can I ask, what was your reaction when you learned that your daughter's suspected killer had this sort of criminal history?
So honestly, the first days and week or so, I was just so focused on Jillian and Jessica and our sons, grieving. But when I heard that, it really kind of sunk in that how unnecessary this was to occur, and how maddening it is that we have to now deal with that reality and all of the things that we're going to have to go through now to deal with that. It makes an impossibly hard situation even worse.
Jessica, what changes do you want to see made to these laws that allowed the suspect to be released in the weeks and months before your daughter was killed? Do you feel this could have been prevented and it wasn't?
Yes, this could have been prevented. This man should not have been on the streets. He had a violent history. He had already been convicted of many crimes, and they deemed him incompetent for his last crime, which then he was just released back into society to hurt somebody else. We just feel like there's a big loophole where if you're mentally incompetent to stand trial, well, then you should go to a mental hospital or whatever the case may be until you are fit to stand trial. You can't just be released back into society to hurt other people. Our daughter was taking a mid-afternoon jog on a sunny day in a park. I mean, this shouldn't happen to her.
Yeah. Jessica, I know that we are weeks out from this happening now, and it is a long journey, and you're just going to begin to process everything that's happened. I hear the emotion in your voice. What is going through your mind? How is life for you now?
I mean, we're living every parent's worst nightmare. Jill was my only daughter, just my best friend, the apple of my eye. She was so talented and so driven and had such ambition for her life. And she was 18 years old. So in the prime of her life, again, just jogging in a park. I mean, it's the absolute unthinkable. And nobody should have to bury their daughter.
I'm so sorry again for what happened. Jessica and Matt Ludwig, I appreciate your time tonight, and I appreciate the change that you're pushing for as well. I know many Americans do. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.